Good day everyone. Today we'll be continuing our discussion further with solutions chapter. In the last class, we were discussing about one of the colligative properties, that is lowering in vapor pressure of a solution when you add non-volatile solute to it. So let us discuss some more points and see a very easy problem just to familiarize you with the mathematical formula. So lowering of or in lowering of vapor pressure. So the mathematical formula for calculation of lowering of vapor pressure we have seen, yes, in the last class. It was P naught minus Ps divided by P naught is equal to Nb by Na plus Nb. Now I'll be explaining you what these all terms indicate. So this side we have relative lowering of vapor pressure. What is on LHS we have relative lowering of vapor pressure, and that relative lowering in vapor pressure of the solution is equal to what? Is equal to mole fraction of solute. Mole fraction of what? Mole fraction of solute in the solution. So in the previous class we were discussing that initially A was present alone. And you add some non-volatile solute to it, that is B, and the number of moles of A and B are Na and Nb. Now what happens? The vapor pressure of this solution is less as compared to the vapor pressure of pure solvent, that is A. So how much reduction in vapor pressure takes place is given by this formula. So P naught here is what? P naught is the vapor pressure of pure solvent. Ps is what? Ps is the vapor pressure of solution. P naught again is vapor pressure of pure solvent. Nb represents number of moles of solute added in solution. Na represents number of moles of solvent. So relative lowering in vapor pressure is equal to mole fraction of solute present in the solution. Now, as the solution will be very dilute, that means number of moles of solute added will be very less as compared to the number of moles of solvent. So in the denominator, we can neglect what? We can neglect Nb as compared to Na. That means number of moles of solvent will be very large as compared to number of moles of solute. For which type of solution? For dilute solution. So we can neglect Nb. So for dilute solution, the expression can be written as P naught minus Ps divided, that is relative lowering in vapor pressure, is equal to Nb by Na, that is number of moles of solute in the solution divided by number of moles of solvent in the solution. But remember one thing, this is not general formula. This is the formula when we are talking about very dilute solution. Do not use this formula everywhere. Only for dilute solution this formula can be used. So this is, you can say, a modified form of the expression which we were discussing about lowering in vapor pressure. Let us just see a very small example to understand this formula. The question says, calculate mass of urea. Urea is a non-volatile solute. Molecular formula NH2CONH2. This is the formula for urea. Calculate mass of urea dissolved in 100 gram of water to reduce its vapor pressure by 25%. So what mass of urea should be dissolved in 100 gram of water to reduce its vapor pressure by 25%? So let us start. So we are not provided with the vapor pressure of water, vapor pressure of the solution, so we can assume it for ourselves. So let vapor pressure of water, let vapor pressure of water is equal to 100 millimeter of Hg. I am assuming anything. You can assume anything, no problem. It's just assumption. You may not be knowing the actual value. You can assume anything. So when urea is dissolved in it, its vapor pressure is decreased by 25%. So final vapor pressure or vapor pressure of solution will be how much? Vapor pressure of solution will be 75 millimeter of Hg, because there will be 25% reduction. So initially it was 125% reduced, means it will be 75. Now we know the reduction in vapor pressure, that is 25 units or 25 millimeter of Hg. Now we can calculate the relative lowering also. So that relative lowering will be equal to the mole fraction of solute, that is mole fraction of what? Urea. So let us write that. So relative lowering is how much? Relative lowering will be how much? Relative lowering will be 100 minus 75 divided by 100, which is P0 minus Ps divided by P0. And that this relative lowering in vapor pressure will be equal to what? Mole fraction of solute, which is urea. So we have to calculate the mass of urea. So we don't know. So in order to calculate mole fraction of urea, we have to know the number of moles, and to know the number of moles, we have to know how much urea is dissolved. So let us assume mass of urea dissolved is equal to how much? Let it be W grams. I don't know. I have assumed it W grams. What is the molecular mass of urea? Molecular mass of 60 grams, or gram molecular mass is 60. You can calculate it for yourself. Now we can find the number of moles of urea. Similarly, we have to find number of moles of water, and number of moles of water we can find because we have given the mass of water and we know the molecular mass of water, that is 18. So let us see that. So this relative lowering in vapor pressure will be equal to what? Number of moles of mole fraction of urea, that is number of moles of urea divided by number of moles of water plus number of moles of urea, because the solution contains urea and water both. So number of moles of urea can be written how much? We have assumed it that let W gram of urea is dissolved. So number of moles of urea is what? Number of moles of urea is W divided by 60. Number of moles of water will be how much? It is given in the question. 100 gram of water is, and its molecular mass is 18. So this is the number of moles of water plus number of moles of urea will again be W divided by 60. So solving this equation will give you the amount of urea which should be dissolved in 100 gram of water to reduce its vapor pressure by 25%. But if you try to calculate, it will be a little bit of bigger calculation. So in order to make this calculation a little bit simpler, what you can do, just to calculate approx answer. The method which I am telling you will not give you the exact answer. Just for calculating approx value, you can neglect the condition which I have told you for dilute solution. You can use that only. So we can neglect the number of moles of solute in the denominator. Now the calculation will become a little bit easier. The calculation will become a little bit easier. So you can calculate both ways, no problem. You can calculate using the longer method, or you can calculate this also. But if you need more accurate answer, go for the longer way, because you are not knowing whether the solution is dilute or not. But if you want just approximate result, then you can use this method. So kindly calculate this thing for yourself, because this is simple mathematical calculation. This W will come out in grams, and that will be the gram of urea which should be dissolved in 100 gram of water to reduce the vapor pressure by 25%. So kindly finish this thing and calculate the answer. So today we'll be keeping it till here only. We'll continue further in the next one. Thanks so much.